The attack was first detected by our threat response unit had deployed several months earlier. That detection rule looked for the best-crypt utility being copied onto machines in a suspicious manner that was indicative of a known ransomware actor. Now, that initial event was triaged by our SOC and then escalated to the SOC incident handler team once the scope and severity of the intrusion was determined.
In this situation, the early detections were indicative of later stages of threat actor activity. There were complications in the environment that meant we could not easily identify where the initial compromise took place, meaning we were fighting an uphill battle right from the start. We started by sending an alert to the customer, notifying what we were seeing to ensure they were aware of it, a serious event unfolding in their environment. Unfortunately, this was late-stage attack activity, including BitLocker encryption being enabled on many hosts.
The incident was escalated to our incident handlers team, and the threat response unit was brought on to assist. Now, working in coordination, those team members quickly scoped the intrusion and identified the adversary's activity across more than 250 workstations and servers in the customer's environment. Now, the team blocked that best-crypt executable across all endpoints. They also isolated impacted systems where customer documentation allowed us to do so. So incidents of this severity are escalated to a cross-functional team that's made up of SOC and true specialists. They actually open up communication channel to share and collaborate findings and artifacts.
The incident handling team took ownership of the situation, acting as a quarterback of sorts between multiple internal teams and the customer. We were deeply involved with both the technical investigation and customer communication, so in these situations we can be spread quite thin. The True team provided support to bolster what SOC and incident handling could provide. This included multiple top-level talents well-versed in intrusion and malware analysis. This is a force multiplier that proves extremely valuable for a small team like the incident handlers that can be busy juggling SOC guidance, investigative work, and customer or internal communications.
Now, in this incident, the team identified over 250 impacted hosts, of which a subset had been encrypted using BitLocker and best-crypt. Now, using MDR for endpoint, the team pulled down artifacts that included the attacker's scripts, binaries, commands that they executed on the customer's endpoints. Now, through analysis of these artifacts, the team learned that BitLocker had been configured in a manner that would impede recovery once the systems were restarted. Now, fortunately, while the adversary had entered the restart command across these endpoints, that restart command would initiate the BitLocker encryption. They had delayed it, basically set a restart timer that delayed it by several hours. So that gave the team time to cancel that restart command and reverse the BitLocker encryption. It's funny, it's a stereotypical Hollywood movie where the good guy has to disarm the bomb before the timer goes off. Sort of how this played out.
Encryption stopped. Next, containment. See it in part 2.